Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is me on the coach to Heathrow. It's about 8:45 in the morning, and we are just coming through Marlborough. Got about another hour and a half to do yet. Hopefully, won't take too much longer, and then we'll be at the airport. I'm here, and I'm in my seat. You can see Michael. He's over there, and he's just chilling out. And this is the view of the road ahead, so hopefully not too much longer, and we will be at the airport and ready to jump on the plane. I'm at the departure lounge. Here we are. I feel absolutely exhausted. I will get the hang of this selfie camera thing going on. I feel absolutely exhausted. It's been a tiring day. A lot going on at Heathrow. Mike's just gone to get a drink, and we're only about an hour away from getting on our flight, a 12-hour flight to Tokyo. So hope it all goes well. Hope it's a nice smooth flight. I'm going to be completely out of my depth once I get there. There's no question about that. But it'll just be sort of learn as you go along. Make sure you don't lose your passport and your boarding pass. So hopefully everything all goes well, and I'll be checking in very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, now on the bus to Shibuya, outside the station here, or outside the airport rather, not station, just at the bus stop. Just about to head in, about another 50-minute journey. Should be some good stuff along the way. Mike said there's some good stuff to point out, so should be fun. But we're finally here. Can't see much at the moment because it's just the bottom part of the airport. But flight went fantastically well, ANA were brilliant, and here we are, the Toyko adventure begins. This is us just coming out of the airport now at Haneda. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon, and we're coming out of the airport. I'm heading towards the hotel. Absolutely beautiful.
Baseball bus, John. You know that?
Yeah.
Behind us there was baseball one, Lions.
So that is our massive long journey to Tokyo over. We're now here for the week. We've got Wrestlekingdom 11 coming up on Wednesday. We're going to go to the hotel in a bit once we get dropped off, and then we're going to chill out, probably go on some arcade machines, grab something to drink, and generally just have some fun and see what Tokyo's got to offer.
Tower Tokyo Hotel. For your own safety, please wear your seatbelt and remain seated while the bus is in motion. Also, let me remind you that smoking is not allowed on this bus. 携帯電話などの電子機器類はお ますようお願い申し上げます。We request passengers to set electronic devices such as mobile phones to silent and to refrain from making phones. Thanks for your cooperation.
ご利用いただきましてありがとうございます。シートベルトの着用をぜひお願いいたします。
お客様に申し上げます。法令によりシートベルトの着用が義務付けられております。欠航時のため走行中は
Big wheel at Tokyo Seaside Festival. Looking pretty amazing, I must admit. Bridge over, a massive tower.
John,
Yes.
this big one here, but
Tokyo Tower.
no, that's not Shibuya Town.
Is it not Tokyo Tower?
No, it's something else.
Okay. And this weird round shaped thing as well, which is quite cool.
I didn't recall it.
It's pretty awesome. A massive, massive tower.
Shibuya Town.
So this is the view outside of my room. That's the Lacoste building right the way across the road, so that's really cool. I've got this, I'm up on the 9th floor, so I'm quite a way up. Don't think you see it down there, that's like a donut type shop, just down there, like a yellow shop. And now across here, where those people are walking, there's that little entrance way. I believe that's where the Sega arcade is. So you just go through there, and there's the Sega arcade, and they've got like 3 or 4 floors of it. Absolutely amazing. It's like so cool. There's my view down. So there's quite it's quite a long way up, but it's quite nice because as you can see, it's a beautiful morning here. 7 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like clear blue skies. You couldn't ask for better weather. Actually, it's been absolutely incredible. And I don't think you see down there, that's like some of the big crossings, just the edge of it there. The crossings here are insane. Shibuya crossing is mental. So it is, like I said, it's an overwhelming place, but such a cool place at the same time. And there's some people down there, I don't think you can see them, just waiting for a bus. That bus stops here. So yeah, there you go, absolutely fantastic. That's very cool. So for the spare time to Tokyo, I'm in Taito game arcade, the machines and stuff everywhere. Okay, so this, ladies and gentlemen, is Sega High-Tech Land. This is Sega with all the arcade machines in it. We have Yoshi's, Brother Mayhem. take it I am going to try and win me a 10. Hello everyone, so this is Tuesday, it's in the morning. I feel actually a lot better than what I have over the past few days. I've really struggled since I've got here. It's been a very overwhelming experience thus far. There's just so much to see, there's so much going on, there's so many people. It can sort of overwhelm, and I've been finding that difficult. I find that really difficult, but it's been fun all at the same time, and having a good time. Just been really struggling, like I say, just with how different the culture is. And I think that's something that when you go anywhere, I think for the first time, you really struggle with. But mentally, I've really struggled with that. It's not been easy. I mean, I've been to America before. I've been to Spain and Prague with a lot of the lads, that type of thing. But I've not struggled this much with it. I don't know why. I think it's a bigger culture shock than you imagine. I think you think you can come to Japan and you get on okay, but everything is so different. And I suppose it's one of those things that all comes with experience. But yeah, it is different. It is very different. But it's fun at the same time. It is also a lot of fun, a hell of a lot of fun. So if you're planning on going, do go. But like I say, do have a lot of research. I mean, I booked this holiday with like a month's notice, so that probably didn't help things in terms of me, because you don't really have enough time to prepare. It's not easy. It's going anywhere for the first time, like I said, it's difficult. So being able to come here and go around here has been good. I'm not a huge fan of the food. All my friends know that. They said, "Oh, experience local culture, eat it." I don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't, and that's the way it is. So yes, I have been living off Western food, and yes, that's going to sound ridiculous, but I don't care. I don't mind experiencing all the other aspects of Japanese culture, but I'm sorry, the food just doesn't capture me. So I will not be in Japanese food this trip, much to the chagrin of my brother, who's also with me. I know he likes a lot of that food, and we end up eating in separate places. So no, I'm not adventurous in that way, and that's just how I'm wired. It's nothing against them at all. It's just not for me. So yes, I have been frequenting a lot of Americanized, westernized food places, but then again, I know a lot of the wrestlers do as well. They crave that western style food. So yeah, that's been the interesting elements of this trip thus far. Today, looking forward to going out. We're going out to a TV station called NHK. So that should be really good to have a look around there. I think we're going to a park as well, a place called Yogi Park, so that'd be nice to chill out there. So let's see what the day brings. Right then everybody, so this is the morning of Wrestlekingdom, and this is the view out the window. Just looking at all the people there. A lot of people going to work. It's 9 o'clock, so most things kick off here around 10, like most major cities. Traffic's starting to build up, as you can see, and there's some people in an office block over there as well. So don't quite know what they're looking at, but yeah, they can see me, so that's a bit weird. That's a bit bizarre, so don't look at those people. But yeah, this is the 9th floor of the Toyko Hotel. We're really close. I don't think you can see down there, I'm just trying to twist around. See that that just on the edge down the right hand side, that grey top, that's actually the entrance to the metro. So the metro is literally right outside your door. You walk down there, you go to you actually follow, it's called Hamazon line, it's a purple line, and you go down there and you go to the ticket machine and you click English, and if you go in there, you can search for Kurukan, which is where the Toyko Dome is. It then allows you to buy a ticket. On the left hand side of the menu, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 different people. You just click on the number of people that you want. Me and my brother, 2 of us. So we bought 2 tickets, and it's 200 yen each way. So 400 yen altogether, which, to be honest, is no money. It's about £3 return to go to Kurukan to see Wrestlekingdom. So really, really easy to go from central Tokyo straight into where Wrestlekingdom is based. Here is me. I'm going to try and get the hang of looking at the camera, because actually I keep looking at the screen rather than the camera, and it just gets really annoying. Yeah, so this is me. I'm all dressed up. See, I'm all ready to go. Kenny Omega, and I've got the gun on the right arm here. So don't know if you can see that. There you go. And also Bullet Club logo here, and the front logo. And obviously there's the One Winged Angel on the back, so it's a very cool hoodie. I got this yesterday. Got myself also a Wrestlekingdom program. Thought I'd buy it at the New Japan shop since we went there yesterday. Incidentally, New Japan shop is actually really, really close to the Toyko Dome. Basically, you just walk past the Toyko Dome, and you come out past the Toyko Dome Hotel, and you cross over a crossing. Then you turn right, and it sounds complicated, but it's not. You turn right, walk down to the end of the road, go left, and it's there right in front of you. So really cool shop to look at. You actually go up some stairs, you go into the second floor, and you go into there, and that's where they've got their stuff. I was like a kid in a candy shop yesterday. So like I said, I bought this. And I bought a Cody Rhodes American Nightmare shirt because they were there and it was in my size, so I thought I'd grab that. Also managed to get a Wrestlekingdom program. Rather than getting it today, I thought I'd get it yesterday, because again, it's, you know, trying to get stuff with so many people around is going to be very, very difficult. I also got another t-shirt as well. I got a gold Wrestlekingdom 11 t-shirt, which I thought would be really nice as well. So got some really cool stuff yesterday. And they looked like they had so much stock in there, but a lot of stuff was disappearing, a lot of stuff had disappeared. Very, very busy. It was only a small shop, and we were like queued round. There was like merchandise in the middle. We're queued round because some people going in there to collect Wrestlekingdom tickets. Did see a few UK fans and American fans there as well, so that was quite nice. It was lovely being amongst wrestling fans as always. As you know, when you go to these big events, especially when you're abroad, it's lovely to be amongst other fans that have made the trip and as dedicated as yourself. So me and my brother are really looking forward to this today, and should be an incredible, incredible day. Good morning everyone, it's Thursday, it's the day after the night before Wrestlekingdom last night. New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestlekingdom at the Tokyo Dome was absolutely incredible. As you can hear, my voice isn't so great this morning. I've had a shower, my hair looks all fluffy and ridiculous, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired after yesterday, but it was so worth it. It was just amazing, and if you ever get the opportunity, I highly recommend you go and do it. The show all they feel was amazing. We got into the Tokyo Dome about 4:30. Pre-show Rumble was going. Actually, as I came in, Billy Gunn was making his entrance into the pre-show Rumble, which is really good. Dave Ferry, Super Friends, top stuff. So that was quite ironic. That made me smile as I walked in, and then from there, We saw the rest of the pre-show Rumble, which was run by Michael Elgin. He did really well. Thought Elgin really got showcased well in that match. And then from there, we had all the matches. I mean, just to pick out some points from it. The Young Bucks and Brett and Romero, I thought, had a brilliant tag team match. Those guys did an amazing job, and it was great to see the Young Bucks in action. That was my first time actually being able to see the Young Bucks, and they were awesome. They were just so awesome. On top of that, Adam Cole. I've got to mention Adam Cole. Now, I only really know Adam Cole through the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega stuff, but I've got to say, Adam Cole, unbelievable. His match against Kyle O'Reilly, really enjoyed it. It was great to see the Ring of Honor World title defended by Kyle O'Reilly, and it was great to see Adam Cole win it and become ROH World Champion again. I thought it was fantastic. So really pleased to see Adam Cole win that. And then on from that, obviously, I mean, there's so much more in between, and so much more to this match, the three-way tag match, or the elimination tag match. Got to give a shout out to Will Ospreay. I've seen his tag team partner Scotty Essex loads, and Scotty's awesome, incredible guy. And I haven't yet, in the UK, got to see Will Ospreay. So I've seen videos of him, I've seen stuff that he can do. I've seen him with Paul Robinson, I've seen him on WCPW with, the Swords of Essex. But be able to see him as an individual at New Japan, he stole the show in that match for me. He really proved that, British wrestling, can reach that top level. People might argue about his style. I think he's going to be one of the best in the world. He's definitely going to be a huge star in professional wrestling. Will Ospreay, absolutely amazing. So I hope when I get back to the UK, I can catch him on some more UK shows, because I'll have to make the effort to get out there and see the Swords of Essex and catch those guys and what they do, because it was incredible. So big shout out to my fellow UK resident Will Ospreay, and then on from that, obviously, I mean, if you saw Wrestle Kingdom on New Japan World, Naito and Tanahashi, wow, the crowd really loved Naito. They loved Naito, and you could feel, actually, and it sounds strange, but because Tanahashi's that really over babyface and has been for a long time, but he showed some kind of bad guy elements. There was a punch to the stomach to begin with, and got loud boos from the crowd. The crowd, it seemed a bit odd for Tanahashi, and Tanahashi, had different entrance music and different entrance video, and there was a slightly different vibe about him. So it'd be interesting to see how Tanahashi goes forward. But Naito was he was insane as usual, and they were both working each other's left leg, which is a really interesting element to that match. So it was fantastic. That was really enjoyable. But the main event, what can you say? Okada versus Omega, the best main event I'm probably ever going to see in my lifetime. It went 45 minutes, and it... I'm lost for words. I can't even describe it. That's how good Omega and Okada were. It doesn't get any better in professional wrestling than the match those two had at Wrestle Kingdom 11 last night. It just doesn't. And it was just one of the most amazing things to see live, and it was so it was worth all the money, the travel, the change of environment, coming to Toyko. It was worth it just on that alone. It really truly was. And my section where we were sat, there was myself and my brother Michael. There was some other fans. There was fans from USA, from Australia. I think some guys from Canada. There were a lot of foreign fans to Japan that had come in, and we were in that Omega section. We were dying for Omega to win. We so wanted Omega to win, and it was absolutely gutting when Okada got that final pinfall. Absolutely gutting. But like I've said, you cannot fault that match at all. In the way it was presented, what they did. I mean, Omega, the backdrop through the table, just to name one spot, was just insane. And, those two guys, Okada and Omega, I'd love to see it again. And I could watch it all over again. And I can't wait to actually watch it back on New Japan World, because the live experience was just incredible, and the crowd absolutely loved it. And, although Kenny Omega lost, I think for me, Omega proved he is the best foreign wrestler in New Japan, and he is really creating a legacy for himself. Every single time he goes out there, he is having the best main event match on the card every single time, and you can't that's a massive testament to Kenny Omega as a person, who he is as a wrestler, and how he puts his matches together and the thought process that goes into it. And same goes for Okada. Just incredible talents. Like I said, we were gutted when we left. Absolutely gutted. I had my Kenny Omega hoodie on, I had my Omega t-shirt on. I was so wanting him to win. But like I said, you know, you can't have it all in professional wrestling, but that's the beauty of it. It took you, that match took you on such a great emotional journey. And it made you care about it, and you can hear from me talking that I cared about it, that the fans around me cared about it. You know, it was just a fantastic spectacle. So yeah, just to sum it all up and to stop rambling, make sure you get yourself to Wrestle Kingdom if you can, if you ever get the opportunity. Obviously it's, you know, a lot of travel to go out here to Tokyo. It's, you know, completely different culture, completely different world, but if you're able to, do get yourself out here and do it. Me, for the rest of the day, I don't know if you can see, I have red eyes at the moment. I'm exhausted, I'm not sleeping well at the moment. We're going to go to a shrine today, I think, and go there and go and see that. So that should be really cool. Nice relaxing day doing that. Maybe a bit of a look round later, maybe some shops, tiny bit more shopping, but to be honest, I'm kind of going to wind down a little bit more today because I think I need to sleep and I need a bit of time to chill. So yeah, I'm going to take it nice and easy today, and then one more day left tomorrow, Friday, and then that's it. We then head home Saturday morning. So going to sign off for now and go and enjoy the rest of my day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my very, very last morning in Japan. It's, what is it now, 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since about 3, been talking to people on the phone, and just trying to keep myself busy. It's finally come to an end, the week is over. It's been an incredible week. I've seen so much, learned so much about a completely different culture, somewhere I wouldn't normally visit, somewhere I wasn't planning on visiting, to be honest. So it's been an amazing experience, it really has. The people are so lovely. They go out their way to help you. They're really fantastic. I've had an amazing time. Not just Wrestle Kingdom, which was the best wrestling show I've ever been to. Really was. But on top of all that, we went to NHK, a TV studio. We went to a shrine near Yogi Park. We've been around Shibuya. We've been around the Toyko Dome area. It's been incredible. It really has been fantastic. So it's been an incredible experience for me, and like I said, a completely eye-opening experience. It's very different when you come to a country where no one else speaks your language, and also I've had the added disadvantage of my phone not working, and having very limited contact with the outside world. So it's put me in a very, very difficult position in a way, because you don't know the language too well. Only booked the holiday with kind of a month's notice, and then with no phone. My bank card then wouldn't work either. So if it could go wrong, it has gone wrong, but it's been overcoming those challenges on this holiday and learning to kind of think on your feet a little bit. But even with all those difficulties, and even with sometimes, you know, people not understanding English or understanding language, still managed to get the things done that I want to get done. And I think that's really important. What I've learned from this is that it doesn't necessarily matter if there's a language barrier. It's the communication between human beings, which I think is so important, that willingness to help each other, and to make sure that everybody is okay. So yeah, it's been a fantastic journey. So I'm rambling on a bit now, but just getting ready to go. Bags are all packed. If we look out the window here, I'll just turn this around. This is Tokyo at 5 in the morning, and I've seen a lot of this with my videos throughout the week, but it's fairly quiet, not much going on. but like I said, very, very beautiful city. And didn't show you this before, that is a bowling skittle right on top of a building, which is pretty cool. And yeah, and the entrance down there again is the Sega. So this is my final goodbye. This is my final entry from the hotel. And now it's time to turn the camera off, and it's time to go home. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the final video entry here at Haneda Airport. As you can see, I'm actually up on the observation deck here at the moment. They've got this huge observation deck here where you can just come up, chill out and have a walk round. So at the moment, I'm just up here, just trying to get out of the sunlight actually, and just waiting for a flight now. I've got a couple of hours to wait, so I might get a little bit of food, chill out. But it's a lovely crisp Saturday morning here in Japan. It's been a very good trip. I'm exhausted, as you can see by my eyes and the way I look, but it's been a fantastic time here, and really enjoyed the wrestling, really enjoyed seeing the sights and sounds of such an amazing city. So it's been an amazing experience. Now it's just time to jump on the plane back home and get myself back to London. So thanks ever so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.